Okay, so let me write down. Which ones do I need? 16, 9, 19, 13, but then I have to add them up. 16 is just as I thought. 9. It's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I guess I should write down the rest of it. Or maybe... Okay, I wrote down a few of them, and maybe that'll be enough. I hope this is recording the audio correctly. I had some issues getting it set up this time for some reason, even though it's been working perfectly fine up until now.
The motor's intact, but I'll need to replace the spark plugs and cables.
Okay, 16, 9, 19, and 13. Okay, so is 12? I bet. Yep. Okay, let me write down those words and then I'll write down the numbers. It's 12, 9. Okay, what's that? 8. Fim is 5. That's 4. 2. 10 and SJO 7. Okay. So to make 16 could go, oh, how are the colors supposed to be? Red on the left. Do I have to put these on first or something? Oh man, okay. And this one? To make 9 go, what was that? 5, can't do that. What's this? 9 is the smallest number I have. I could do 7 and 2. Do I have that left? $19. Do I have 9? 9 and 10, and that's what, 8 and... Wow, that works out. Okay.
It's working. Don't know whose boat this is, but I'll just borrow it for a little while.
Another needless joke. I didn't check the tides.
It's too high to
Damn
reach
it.
at low tide. It's too high to
Yes,
reach
I
at low
know.
tide.
Let's go. Let's leave. I'm excited for the lighthouse thing. I like that puzzle. If I remember it correctly.
I should try to get some sleep while I'm here.
Now it's high tide. It took me forever to figure that out the first time I played it. I think I even actually had to look it up. Yay. Looking for charms.
Locked. Can't fix anything until I get inside.
Are you in front of that lighthouse bulb yet?
Not quite yet.
Then stop calling me, weirdo.
She could have let me know how to. Oh, wait. Whoops.
Well, I made it to the top. Better give Alex a call. Okay, I'm in the lighthouse.
Awesome. I can remote the power from here, but I'm going to need you to get all the pieces in place first. One of our staff programmers wrote a new idiot-proof failure
Oh,
mix
thanks.
report. Anyways, I think you need to mix the color channels to create white light. When all of the channels are white, the light will power back on.
This process sounds anything but simple.
Yeah, exactly. That's programmers for you. Give it a whirl and give me a call if you get stuck.
I need to create white light to get the lighthouse running again.
Okay. Create enough white lights to fill the lighthouse using your mouse or keyboard arrows. Oh, blue. What? What? I mean, I feel like this is like not really doing anything. Like it's just kind of pressing buttons. At least that's how I thought of it last time. But watch, I'll probably get stuck this time. I mean, right? Like, it's just pressing buttons. And I think I remember when this game came out, people were saying that this was like some other game. And everyone was really excited because they love said game, but I mean, I don't see much like strategy or oh, did I mess up? No? See? Oh, maybe I just got lucky the first time I played this game. Oh no. Oh no, see? Oh, I take it all back. I'm so sorry. I did it with like not even looking last time. Uh-oh. Okay, everything seems to be going well. Uh-oh. Alright, it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna mess it up. This is starting to stress me out. Oh, there. Yay!
Phew, fixed it. Time to phone Alex again.
Woohoo! Thanks, you saved my butt.
Glad I could help.
Okay, let's talk about stealing stuff.
I prefer the term snooping.
Whatever, Klepto. You need a distraction? I got one. There's an alarm hidden in Magnus's captain's chair.
Back in the wheelhouse?
Yep. Hopefully you're using it for the forces of good, but hey, no judgment.
What if I was the one who kidnapped Magnus? And she's... Oh no.
Uh-oh, that's not good. The windows are open. Oh, it's so cold. I need to get out of here. Okay, small numbers at the bottom, big number at the top. It looks like the pieces add to the total of the piece above them.
Oh boy. Big numbers at the top, so the biggest numbers? Oh, I'm so bad at math. Does that make 63? No, it doesn't. Is there something? Oh. Wait, do I have more numbers than I have spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I do. So. Right? So, oh my god, I have to use my calculator on my phone. I'm so bad at math. Nine, 27, 14. Oh no, that can't be 9 because shit. If this was 64, it would make my life a lot easier. Is this what I had before? No. No, there's no 25. That's what I had before. Wait, okay, so it's gotta either be 58 or 63 up here. And 63 minus 36 is 27. I tried that.
It's too
Oh, God.
cold, and I'm so tired. Okay, small numbers at the bottom, big number at the top. It looks like the pieces add to the total of the piece above them.
Pieces. Place the numbers so that each piece is the sum of the pieces directly below it. It can't be 9 though. So is it these equal all three of these equal this? So then each row equals 63. No, that can't be it. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I messed up the math before, I think. Oh, I think that's what happened.
Oh, that was too close. And somehow, I have a feeling it wasn't an accident. Check. That's done. Can't check that. Still have it. Can't check that off yet.
My sister just started playing Alibi and Ashes, and she's played some of the older games, but it's been a while. And she sent me a message yesterday asking me if Bess and George were a couple. Why do I have such a hard time moving around on this boat?
I have a feeling Elizabeth never opened her gift. 4 crystals of each color, huh? This must be the key to Magnus's cabin. I'll just be borrowing this.
Man, I could go for some candy right now.
Elizabeth must have locked it. What on earth is in here?
No. Do I have a key for that? Nope. Oh. Probably needs gas. No.
Just the girl I wanted to see.
Elizabeth seems like she's withholding information.
She still seems pretty intense about Magnus as far as I can tell. And she thinks the treasure belongs to her. I've seen some exes do some pretty wild things when they're going through the stages of grief. That's why when I end a relationship, I just move to a different continent and change my phone number. So much easier than doing the whole breakup thing.
That must be exhausting.
Let's just say I don't really do mailing addresses anymore.
Me either.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
need a key.
Can I help?
Yes, I need a key.
I sense some bad blood between you and Gunnar.
It's more like Gunnar dumping bad blood onto me, repeatedly, while laughing. I try to be patient, given his history, but what a Neanderthal, that one. I can't reason with a man who only speaks fist. Between you and me, he's never been the same since that terrible crash years ago.
What happened to him?
I don't know that it's my place to speak of it, but his boat sank to the bottom of the bay, and he hasn't sailed since. Now he stays locked up in that pub of his.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
So, who do I get the key from? Is she back yet? Yep.
Can I help?
Can you tell me about the festival sound system?
It's been broken for a week.
Soren told me he was manning the sound system on the morning the Hirlichheid crashed.
What? But that's not possible. There was no sound that day.
Sounds like we've got an alibi that doesn't quite match up. I'm really sorry to hear about your and Magnus's breakup.
It hardly matters anymore.
I don't want to pry, but if you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Here's one for your case file. I've known Magnus all my life. We dated 4 years. The winters are long and dark. We found each other in that darkness. But then, he went through hard times. He became obsessed over the ship. His world narrowed. And soon, there was no room left for me. That's the end of it.
Is there anything more you haven't told me about Magnus?
No. Guess you'll have to leave now.
You know him better than anyone. I don't believe that for an instant. I need your help, Elizabeth. I need to know what you know.
He is quiet, thoughtful, keenly obsessive. First over his dog, then over his writing, then over me, then over the ship.
Why would someone like him be hunting for gold in the first place?
He has certain intentions with the treasure.
Which were...
A boat of his own. He desperately wants to leave town. Leave Eastland.
Can't you leave town without a boat?
Already.
Oh, he is. But for wealthy people. Private clients. Never his own boat. Never his own destination. He dreams of living like the old captains. Sailing wherever the wind takes him.
I see. So the treasure would allow him to fulfill that dream.
Here, have this. Magnus left it at my place. After we broke up, he called me looking for it. But I hid it. It looks like it might be the key to open some kind of box. But I've never seen any box like that before. I don't know why I kept it for myself. Maybe I wanted to see whatever it was he saw in this hunk of driftwood.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I'm going to get to the bottom of this mess. So you and Soren work together?
Yeah,
I'm dead.
not one of us. He doesn't know our stories. No shared memories.
He seems like a decent person, though. He's done a lot to help the town, at least.
Being his friend has a...
Sounds like people...
Your words, not mine. Regardless, he is welcome in my home and at my pub. I cannot always go against the town, but I can offer a warm meal and a listening ear.
Did Gunnar do anything unusual leading up to the festival?
Well, if you include the 2 festivals before this one, certainly. He ruined them single-handedly. Aside from that, only the usual threats. Gunnar swore he'd tie Magnus up and send him out to sea. Gunnar hates Magnus.
Later.
Bye.
Who do I get the key from for the, you know, snowmobile thing? Gunnar? I really don't want to talk to him. I hope he's not gonna make me do the food thing.
Hallå fisker!
Good.
Soren told me about your boat crash.
He will pay for a wagon tongue.
who told me isn't important.
Oh, my little Fisker, but it is. Soren is not one of us. He is an outsider. Born 10 miles away, a stranger.
10 miles away, and he's a stranger forever? Well, that seems unfair to Soren.
Unfair means nothing. You think because a culture is unfair, it will change for you? That is not the world. That is not Skipbrot.
Are you a sailor?
Was long ago. I gave up the sea for good, and I'll never sail again.
You still look like a sailor to me.
What does a sailor look like?
It's a certain quality. I can't quite place it.
Worn? Broken? Bitter? The sea chewed me up and spat me back out, and I lost everything in her waves. You are too delicate. I bet you'd not last 1 minute against some of the gales I've sailed.
I'm finding that these days, I'm surprisingly hard to kill.
Well, we'll see about that, Dit.
That's so creepy.
I hate the water. Hate the smell of it, the sound of it, won't ever return.
Then why don't you move away from the water? Can I
You
please
spend a
have the
lot of
key?
time in the pub, don't you? Why?
What kind of a question is that? Am I a lonely little man sitting in the pub crying over a tiny plate of pretty biscuits thinking about all the women I've ever lost and writing it all down in some wimpy little notebook? No! Then I would be Magnus. Me. I am a
Shut up.
How do you know Elizabeth?
I've known. Always had the local boys terrified, that one?
I can see how she might be intimidating, but her heart's in the right place.
Aye, but right now. Still, she lets me sleep and eat here, so that's worth something.
Did you know about her
We all did, my Fisker.
from the sound of things?
I don't want to listen to
Ah, good
him
woman.
anymore.
No skills to speak of. He is,
Ouch. I'm glad he's not here to hear that.
I was bitten by a shark once. Now I can only speak the truth.
Oh, I didn't.
It is a curse.
I'll let you go.
Be gone with you.
I don't have the key already, right? Maybe all I needed to do was put the gas in it? I don't... Oh. Oh.
Still have to do that.
I vaguely remember the key being like hanging up somewhere or...
I could use a little space, Nancy.
Well, screw you too, Soren.
I have a space bubble. You're Violet.
What happened? Why does everyone hate me all of a sudden?
Ned Nickerson, at your service.
It's me.
Whoa, you actually called.
Hey, don't sound so surprised.
No, it's a good thing. Trust me, I'm happy. Bert's over and we're just watching the game. Hey, tell Nancy I say hi. Bert says hi.
Hi, Bert.
Glad they
Hope
resurrected
you two are having
Bert.
fun.
Did she say hi back? Yes, Nancy also says hi. How's she doing? I haven't seen her in forever. Bert wants to know how you're... okay, wait. What am I? A megaphone? This is girlfriend-boyfriend chat time, dude. Whew. Now then, how's it going? What you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about you being an asshole.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Can't have check. Still have to do that. Haven't done that.
Maybe I need to... What?
I've nothing for you.
Well, I guess maybe I do need to keep talking to Gunnar then. Oops. I never did finish that. I don't think that's right.
Once to shore, Lawrence explained that he carried with him a mountain of golden treasure. He promised to share it along with the ship's food supplies in exchange for shelter until winter's end. That winter was darker than ever. No stars shone, and soon even the supplies on the Herlikai ran thin. But even in the middle of that hardship, love bloomed. For Lawrence had fallen in love with Alda, the daughter of the town's founding family. Soon, Lawrence and Alda were wed, and soon after that, the marriage bore a baby girl. Eventually, the poisoned water drew away from the shores, and the fish...
What a beautiful tale.
dropped. Thanks to Lawrence, many more people had survived than in neighboring towns. The townspeople wanted to rebuild their home. They needed money, and fast. They needed the treasure Lawrence had promised them.